Okay, so you're welcome to another episode of GH Movie Freaks Hot Take with Tony Asankomah. And first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's already subscribed to this YouTube channel and is looking forward to me doing and giving my hot take on other interesting film related topics. I'm also going to roll out other content ideas for this channel, so please do stick with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, also, let me just say thank you to Roland of Roland Reports on YouTube. He drew my attention to this particular video I'm about to react to. I just want to give him shout outs for bringing my attention to this very video. And although it's got nothing to do particularly with the Ghanaian film industry, I just feel like this is something I want us to pay attention to. So I'm just going to play the video, and after the video, I'm just going to give my hot take on it. So just enjoy.
Hello, friends. This is past midnight. I have sat back and watched the opportunities offered by the YouTube channel, a very good platform. But unfortunately, like anything that comes to Nigeria, our dear country, people jump in and try to mess it up. I watched with dismay, and I make this video out of no malice to anybody. It's been messed up by different things, especially the actors are doing. And mark my words this day, if I be the professional that I have been all these years, then what I'm going to say to you right now is going to come to pass. We built Nollywood brick by brick, block by block. But the guys who have besieged YouTube, actors, not the producers, don't have any sense of purpose or process to create a procedure for a lasting videography of creating content. Take, for instance, the whole irony of one-day shoot.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable. Some of them now make it so difficult for producers and tell you one-day shoot is 1 million, so 1.5 million, one-day shoot. It is not sustainable. And unfortunately, my very high-standing colleague who started this one-day shoot, go and ask him. Unfortunately, he's not in good health. Why? I know for every person who gives you a job, he wants it done. So they pack you with enough to finish in one day. 30 cents, 35 cents. Betano bunaru nama. Cut meat, that for nama bodio. Most of you think you're enjoying giving conditions. I'm fully booked for the next 6 months. I'm doing this on your health. I hope you enjoy good health like those of us who started 35, 38 years ago. Because what you're doing is not sustainable. I bear you no malice. Earn all your money. But then, the disservice you're doing to professionalism is not going to last long. And by this not saying, the way I say it, YouTube is not going to last long in Nigeria. Or as a platform. So, that's why people like me, Njasaba, Mechalo. I go to Enugu, Mechalo. Lagos, Mechalo. And then, most actors, like everything in Nigeria, have created their own channels. They've stopped acting for other producers. That's not a way to build the industry. You need to lend your service to other people. Yes, we're creating content, but then we all need each other. That is the spirit by which Nollywood came about. So all this thing, I don't see the sustainability of it, that people are now given different conditions, no actor is free, and so on. I'm advising you, Imechala Asaba, Imechala Enugu, Imechala Ibadan, Abuja, and so on, and we will be going. But what I see presently, you don't know what you're doing to your health. You shoot 25, 30, 35 scenes a day, and you think You know, but I go and ask your brother what it means. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I don't speak Igbo, but yeah.
I hope it doesn't tell on your health sooner than you expect. Don't forget,
Okay.
many actors in Nigeria don't have insurance. And much I know that the Emeka Rollas as president has fought to get an insurance keeps on being fought by the so-called top actors who wouldn't want to pay just a minute into an insurance fund. Most unfortunately, this is what is happening. I need to bring this to the notice of the public, because what am I, an old man sees sitting, you cannot see it standing on the tallest rock. I bring you good words. Have a rethink. Those of you who think you're earning 1 million a day, 1.5, it's not sustainable. Better have a rethink. I hear you no malice, earn all your money, but then I also want to call on those. Let's have, I know there are people in class who were in secondary school or primary school who write the names of those noisemakers and so on. Let's have a prefect who's going to note the names of the people who are making it difficult for producers now to produce good content for our viewership. Let's write their names. We will never forget. Thank you, everyone.
Right. So this almost 5 minute video is courtesy of Kanayo on his Instagram page. Like I said, Roland reports drew my attention to this particular video. If you listen to the video very carefully, it is packed, right? The main reason why I wanted to react to it particularly has to do with this whole YouTube industry thing. When you look at our Ghanaian film space, for instance, even from my point of view as someone that is in helping advance conversation around the Ghanaian film industry, anytime I post a Ghanaian film, I have people in the comments saying, where can I find this? Is this on YouTube? Is this available? Can I watch this on YouTube? Meaning there's a growing YouTube film industry in Ghana as well. But the audience do not know that a lot of these films that are produced particularly for YouTube cut a lot of corners. These films are usually substandard. They are usually shot in a rush. They are usually forced. They are, should I say, they are not the standard for what you would see world over, right? And it's part of the conversation Kanayo is trying to raise, that a lot of our actors, right, get to a point where they feel like, okay, they are capable of producing their own content, and for that matter, they will just put together a cast and crew, go find some location somewhere, have a poorly written script, and then shoot a fast food project that they can just dump on YouTube just to generate quick money. Yes, that makes sense. But if you look at the long run and the long term of things and how it affects the industry in general, the quality of films from these YouTube industry filmmakers tends to have a huge reflection on the overall quality of film for whichever industry you find yourself in. And that's one way to look at it. Another thing he's trying to point out is the strain of work that it puts on creators, as in particularly the actors who get on sets and then probably have to shoot 30 scenes within a day and try to wrap up an entire YouTube production within a day for a film, for a feature length film. And I can understand the frustration he's speaking with, because whether you like it or not, filmmaking is a painstaking process. Filmmaking is something that requires a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of dedication, a lot of commitment. But unfortunately, most of these YouTube filmmakers just want to quickly put something out, get it out on YouTube, and monetize it and start, making money off it. And this is something that, in a long run, could affect not just the actors or not just the people that star in these films, but also affect the entire industry as a whole, because the audience start to pick up on how shoddy these films are produced, how poorly the scripts are, how badly they are acted, how badly they are edited, and they start to form this assumption about the industry and tend not to want to go to the cinema when people have actually put out films that are worthy of praise. So I think The reason why I really wanted to react to this video particularly has to do with the fact that we have a rising YouTube film industry in Ghana, where some actors are now becoming producers of themselves and are going on sets and are making films just to populate their YouTube channels and make quick cash essentially. There's nothing wrong with it, but it must be done right. I think that the challenge has to be that every producer or every actor that decides to go that route must first of all pay attention to detail, pay attention to the quality of scripts, and also pay attention to the overall quality of projects that they are putting out on these channels. Because in the long run, it goes out to affect the industry. Take your time, put together a good film. If you choose to put it on YouTube and make some money off YouTube, that's entirely up to you. But doing those fast food projects, putting these things on YouTube and creating the impression that the film industry is that easy and it affects all these other filmmakers that are actually looking at cinema releases and other forms of distribution for their film is what I do not want to see in our industry. I think another thing that he mentioned in his video has to do with insurance. That's a conversation for another day, because I can understand that this conversation or this video he put out, which was 4 days ago, has to do or has some relation to do with the passing of the Nigerian actor that died whilst going to set in on a canoe boat or whatever, crossing a river. And from all that has been gathered, a lot of things were not taken into account. I'm sure there was no insurance for cast and crew on the set or on the production. And all these are conversations that pertain not just to Nigeria, but to the Ghanaian film industry. My hot take on this is we do have to pay attention to these things. I think the challenge is for all creatives to be very particular about the films they want to make and how they make these films. If you are making content or making films for YouTube, that doesn't mean you should cut corners. That doesn't mean you should just go on set, shoot anything, shoot within a day, edit quickly and dump on YouTube, because that's a ready audience for you. Because in the long run, it's going to affect you. Think of it this way: when the audience is tired of your YouTube videos, they are going to be tired of you when you get the chance to star a cinema released film, and it will just hurt your career as a filmmaker. But if you still want to do films for YouTube, I believe that you need to pay attention to all the things that actually matter: the quality, the effort that goes into it, particularly attention to detail, attention to the storytelling itself, and I mean the overall quality of the film, and not putting out all these fast food projects. In the long run, it will come to hurt you. And yeah, that is my hot take for this particular topic by Kanayo O. Kanayo. Again, credits to Roland Reports for bringing my attention to this video. I'm going to be reacting or giving my hot takes to more videos like this. So please do subscribe to this channel. Do leave a comment. And yeah, I'm out.